Good evening, welcome. My name's Connor at VDJOMB. My friends call me John, and I'm doing my first ever This Geek, Chic presents in association with Joypad and me, dressed to press X. So over the coming months I'm going to do some product reviews and talk about video game related apparel, maybe some cosplay as you may see here. This is the first one. So as you can see, my first review is of this rather fantastic Jacob coat, which is from Muster brand. You may have seen my review on joypadandme.com. If you haven't, go over there and have a look at it after this video. You will also find a write-up of how I put together the Jacob cosplay, which I've made a few amendments since the last time I did that. These include what I'd aimed for, which is the Hitman shirt, which you can just see the bottom of the silver baller there. I've also added a waistband around the midriff, which is actually a scarf. So yeah, let's get this hat off because it really annoys me and it's stupid and it doesn't fit properly. And I'll talk a bit more about the coat. So let's get rid of my stuff as well. So, as you can see, it's quite a long trench. If I can step back a bit, you can see how long. A little split at the bottom. Fits quite well. It's more of an autumn spring coat because of the size of it, but look wise it is very, very Jacob. The tent collar up, it definitely looks like a replica. At the back you can see the tabs, which are quite infamous for Jacob. Sleeves look nice, cuffs, nice button detailing. It's obviously capable of holding an assassin's gauntlet, which is quite nice. It's got pockets on the sides which are quite deep, and they've got quite a lovely soft taffeta lining. That's both sides, and a nice flap to keep the rain out. They're actually quite deep, so my hand goes down to there, so you can actually easily get a mobile phone in there, wallet, keys, and there's plenty of room. On the inside there's also a pocket there, which again is quite deep. I probably wouldn't put my keys in it, but you could keep a wallet safe. And this side there isn't actually any pocket. You can also see is the lovely red lining, which is a satin. On this video it is looking a bit pink. It isn't pink, it is red. Something's totally wrong with my camera, which is a bit annoying. So yeah, that's what the lining looks like. So buttons up across the front. So you've got these toggle fasteners, which will change from previous ones. If you've seen my review of the Anna, it was poppers and a zip. This is different, and this just uses toggle fasteners, which is quite nice. It is quite loose fitting, so it does have a tendency to kind of open up a bit. This is in a large. I'm about 5'9", and I'm quite broad shouldered, so it actually fits quite well over the arms. As you can see, even when fitted, you've still got a reasonable amount of arm movement and actually stretch quite comfortably. And I've got a gauntlet on this hand. Little detachable lapels on the side that you can undo the buttons on. Quite nice if you want to tuck a scarf around. Also, to kind of keep you dry in winter, kind of keep you wrapped up a bit more, there's a button at the top, if I can get it, with a gauntlet on. Why did I think doing this in a gauntlet was a good idea? There you go. So, and that gives quite a nice line. You can drop the collar down, or you can turn it up. Down the edges, there's like a corduroy stitching that's on fabric all the way around the pockets, all down the edge of the sides of the coat. There's also, what else is worth noting? Yeah, the inside there you can see there's the check pattern, which is very much like Jacob's coat. Same in the collar. Oh yeah, buttons. I mentioned before about these on when I did the Anna review, and it's also written in, but these are your detachable Assassin's Creed buttons. I've been off to the Assassin's Creed movie, so I decided to put a few different ones on. So there's the jackdaw there is a Unity button there, and then other side There's one there on like a leatherette patch, which is actually from my Achilles jacket. So maybe in future episodes I'll talk about those, but seeing as I got dressed up as Jacob, it seemed foolish not to kind of talk about this coat. So I'm going to take the coat off and you can have a look at what it's like inside. As I said, it's not very thick. It is waterproof though. The fabric's got kind of a waxy coating, so it is quite good against the rain. A Muster brand logo button there. Lovely little stitched line panels down the arms, down the inside, which give it quite a nice shape. Obviously you've seen as it's buttoned up, quite a nice line to it, feels quite snug in. So let's take this off. I'm going to have to take the gong off. So there you go, so that's the inside. So you have a size, and let's see if I can get this on camera, size and where it's made, which is showing in reverse, which is very annoying, and your Assassin's Creed octagon in the centre there, which is really nice. As I said, satin style material on the inside. It's quite warm, it's very soft and very comfortable. I'll show you a bit more of the back here. So as I've mentioned, there's your tabs which are actually stitched down. Again, more of the corduroy, more of the stitching, more of the cross-hatching across the back. And if you noticed, it's shaped, you can hopefully see that. And then a little split at the bottom, which just means that it doesn't kind of trip you up when you walk. Lovely coat. As I said, I have reviewed it on Joypad and Me, so you can feel free to go off and find a bit more detail about it there. To accompany the coat, there is also a hood, which is the Lancaster. This is a nice merino wool mix. At the bottom you can see there's a nice syndicate badge on, again, a leatherette patch. And this just looks like a big one-piece thing. It's not, it's actually a hood, which I'll show you there. It's kind of like a snood. And you just roll it up. And place it over the top. And for me, I like to drop it kind of down. Then you've got a nice hood. And there you go. So that kind of finishes the outfit off quite nicely. So this looks a lot more assassiny. It sits quite low on the head, but there's enough room in it to be able to stick. I usually have a big pair of headphones on, so they fit quite nicely underneath. But it's nice, it's got quite a good line on the back. As you can see, it tucks in the back of your coat. It gives quite a good assassin shape, quite deadly. And that's it. So that's my first review for Dress to Press X, and that's been the Muster brand Jacob coat, which if you can still get, the numbers were very low. They've had them on discount over this last week, and they were going for £99, dollars or euros, so they may well be gone. The Lancaster hood, I think 30 or 40 quid, not sure, and they may be gone as well. And that's it from me, Connor, at VDJOMB, or John. This is the first of my Dress to Press X for joypadandme.com, in association with this Geek, Chic. Feel free to go and check the articles I've mentioned over on Joypad and Me, and look forward to future videos. Hopefully there's more coming. I've got some planned for next month, as it will be, I think, the 2nd anniversary of this Geek, Chic. So I've got a special little review coming for that, and maybe a couple of videos to come with it. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Feel free to like it, share it if you want, and if you really want, subscribe, and then you'll just get the next ones as they come up. And that's it. So find me at VDJOMB on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and that's it. So all I've got to say is, God damn, I hate this hidden blade. Bye.